start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Whatever. It's early in the morning, and I'm not a morning person. I don't know if anybody's ever told y'all that. I'm not a morning person. When people say that, I'm just not a morning person, I go, you know what? I am what is called a morning person as a job.
Yeah, literally.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a morning person.
I'm the morning guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riggins, you're the morning guy.
Absolutely.
Lindsay, you're the morning girl.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
So you can't ever say I'm not a morning person because you, as the kids say, literally are.
Right. And I went from being not a morning person to now here I am.
Yeah. Do you feel weird when you sleep late? If you ever have that opportunity, which you may not anymore because of the kids, but yeah. If on the weekends I sleep till, like, sometimes if I ever have slept to 10, I feel like I am just rotten.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like I am a loser.
10, really? That's surprising.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what I did Friday night. Of course. You know what I'm saying. That may be why I feel like a loser for what I did the night before.
Yeah.
You're feeling all the regrets.
Uh-huh.
What's the latest you've stayed up in recent memory?
The latest I've stayed up?
Yeah.
Without you mean going to sleep and then waking up because I can't sleep?
No. Yeah.
Just doing something.
Yeah,
late.
just like going hard and then, going to bed super late or even watching movies late.
It hasn't been long. Because I like doing that.
Like what time was it?
Probably 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you.
3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is late. That's late.
Well, let me tell y'all what happened yesterday. This whole, my wife, Jody, being, I don't want to say a local celebrity or whatever, but since she's getting more recognizable and things, and where I've pushed her out into the limelight. Yesterday, we went to my little walking trail. It's more of a path, sidewalk, and then more of a blacktop situation down the main street of Troutman, North Carolina, small town. They recently had the whole town carpeted. That's how small it is. And I have done that. That is my thing. I've done that many, 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 many times. So Jody's been saying, I want to go with you. Why don't you let me walk with you? And I always say, because I can't keep up with you. And I know, it's fine. So we went yesterday. And as we are walking back toward the area where we started, some guy in a red Tesla rolls down his window on the main street and screams, "Hey, TJ and Jody." And we stopped and said hey to him and all of that. And I said, that has not one time ever happened to me. But the one time that she comes out here, then all of a sudden there are people recognizing us. Hey.
That's interesting.
You're saying it hasn't ever happened there,
No,
but it's happened.
No, not there when I've been the one out there by myself. But when she's with me, it's like, hey.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you comfortable with being like the new Tim and Faith? Like, I know you referenced them the other day. Are you comfortable being like a celebrity couple?
No, not at all.
Oh, I am. I love that.
And I wouldn't be doing it if we didn't need the money so bad. We just got to have some meat and some eggs.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Our Gregory Jewelers is traveling thousands of miles to Antwerp, Belgium to buy diamonds directly from the diamond capital of the world. As a master IJO jeweler, we're going to personally pick from the incredible inventory of Antwerp's vaults to bring back the best selection and value to our customers. Let our Gregory Jewelers know your heart's desire, and we will find it in the heart of the diamond industry during our upcoming trip. Are you ready to be part of Antwerp's 500-year tradition of making diamonds sparkle? Our Gregory Jewelers is here to help make your diamond dreams come true.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Lindsay.
Yeah.
May I call you Lindsay?
Sure.
Okay. You have 2 little children, and do they ever go through that whole thing about saying there is a monster in the room and stuff like that when you're putting them to bed?
Mm-hmm. We're going through that right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
It's been fun.
And you just tell them that's ridiculous and shut up, stupid kid, and there's no such thing as monsters and the whole thing.
Right. We watched Monsters, Inc. one time, and here we are.
See, I never worried about that when I was a kid because I had a gun right there.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Probably from the time I was 3.
You had a gun?
Yeah, I had a shotgun right by the bed. It was just a 410 though. That's low caliber shotgun.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. But there's a kid in Kansas that told his mom, and I'm saying his because the story is written where it's sexless. They're saying calling the child they and them. So I'll just go back to the old school English grammar rule that if you speak in general terms using the masculine pronouns. So he kept telling his mama that there was a monster under the bed. I'm sorry, it was the babysitter. You know, and the babysitter's probably thinking, oh, he's just trying to not want to go to bed because I'm the babysitter and he's taking advantage of it. So doing the thing that parents or babysitters would do and said, okay, look, I'll check under the bed and show you there's no monsters under the bed. So when the babysitter checked to calm the little boy down, there was a guy under the bed and he took off running.
Okay.
So the police arrested him. And come to find out there's some kind of connection with the family. It wasn't just a stranger sneaking in and trying to do something. It was somebody who has a connection with the family and was already, like there was a restraining order against him and stuff like that. So they didn't give too many details in the story because I guess they're trying to protect the children or whatnot.
Whoa.
But it didn't say whether he had done his paperwork or not. Because, they have to do that every night, the monsters in the bedrooms.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Did you do your paperwork? So that may be why they haven't given more details, because he hasn't filed his paperwork.
Whoa. Thank God that guy's lucky it was the babysitter, not dad or whoever lives in that house.
Mm-hmm. If it doesn't say, he may be the dad.
Oh, of the kid?
Yeah, maybe he just said he has a connection with the family and they've put a restraining order against him.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
How scary.
Well, now I'll be checking under the bed then.
Yeah, so when they say there's a monster in here, you might need to make sure that it's not it's not their real dad hiding out under there.
Right.
I'll get out from under.
No, I mean the real dad.
Oh, the real.
Not the one that's raising them as his own. Yeah, so let that be a lesson to you. Look under the bed. Mm-hmm. Nothing can go under our bed though, because it's one of those adjustable beds, and there's a big motor underneath that nothing will fit.
You got a motor.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Say goodbye to bland workout gear with Playground's luxurious sustainable activewear. It blends stunning design with unparalleled fit. You are going to love wear Playground clothing. I have several pieces from them, and it just elevates your workout style. And not only that, it's comfortable. So use code TJ and get the best deal you're going to find anywhere. 20% off. Go to tjriggins.com/deals. Use code TJ for 20% off. Elevate your workout style effortlessly with Wear Playground.
In ACE's memory, this month we are raising awareness for Sunny Strong, an organization committed to raising awareness and helping families devastated by DIPG, an aggressive and incurable childhood brain cancer. Go to tjriggins.com/strong to find out how you can support this amazing cause.
So my new thing is trendy, comfy two-piece sets. So like a sweatshirt, sweatpants, workout pants, a cute sweatshirt. Wear Playground has all of the comfy, trendy clothes. I'm obsessed with their clothing. I have a few things from them now, and I'm telling you, you have to check it out. It's not only great quality, but they're so comfortable. And the workout pants are not too tight around the waist, which I hate. They don't fall down while you're working out. You're going to love everything Wear Playground has to offer. So check out Wear Playground. Use code TJ for a discount. Go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Staff members at the Kelly Clarkson Show are walking on eggshells since her return to her daytime talk show. They said the atmosphere is very weird. They said normally Kelly Clarkson was one of those people that would walk by your desk and talk to you. She knew all your spouse's names, all the kids' names. She would ask you. Now, apparently her handlers are moving her away from talking to the people that work there.
Wow.
Although they've been told they are not, they shouldn't be in fear that they're going to lose their job.
So she must be going through something.
Something?
Because I've been around her and interviewed her and then just been like outside of interviewing and just chatting and whatnot. And she is a genuine person. She's very sweet. So this is out of character for her.
That's what they're all saying.
You know.
There's been a change, a shift.
And it was ever since she was gone for that time.
I think they said a 10-day absence. Now she's back, but it is different. That's all they're saying.
Yeah. Well, can just pray that she's okay.
Absolutely. We don't know what's going on, but she is in the news today. As is the new Avengers movie. They announced that the latest Avengers movie starring Robert Downey Jr. is now in production. And the way they introduced it was over like a 5-hour live stream where they showed the backs of those director's chairs with all the cast members' names. Mm-hmm. And, you know, Robert Downey Jr. is there, Chris Hemsworth. But it gets interesting because then they show Kelsey Grammer in the movie.
Really?
He's reprising his role as one of the X-Men. He was the Beast. And then Patrick Stewart, you know, from Star Trek and things like that. So a massive cast. Paul Rudd back.
So is Kelsey Grammer's, like, is he seen in this movie or is it just his voice inside of a robot transformer thing?
He's been in a lot of X-Men. Oh yeah, Rob, you probably say it better.
It's motion capture type situation. So he's playing a dude who's blue. So he's not in a costume, I don't believe, for this one.
Okay. All right. So he's Kelsey Grammer, like joined the Blue Man Group.
Yeah, he's big and hairy in this.
Okay.
But, you know, he speaks like Kelsey Grammer. He's very like an intellectual, but they call him the Beast. You know, he's like this monster, but he's also, you know, he loves Shakespeare and things like that.
God, I love Kelsey Grammer.
I know you do.
He's one of us, you know.
Politically,
he's one of us.
Will Kelsey Grammer being in this movie encourage you to go see Avengers Doomsday when it comes out?
No, it will not.
Oh, that's a shame.
Close, but
I'm
not
gonna
quite.
You're going to go, Lindsay? You're excited about this one?
Yeah,
I love
obviously.
that. And then today's National Joe Day. It's actually trending today. It's a celebration of all your friends. Joe, Joseph, Josephine, any kind of...
Joe D.
Joe D, absolutely. So it's an okay name. Joe?
Yeah.
You know any Joes?
That's what her little niece and nephew call her, is JoJo.
JoJo. I like
Instead
that.
of Aunt Jody, they call her
love
JoJo.
I like that a lot.
Really?
When she's a Nana, she should be called JoJo. That's so cute.
Yeah, that is cute. I kind of dig that. You not into it?
No,
Oh.
not really.
You'd prefer
What, you
just
like
the-
Granny?
No, I'm talking about just as Aunt Jody is better than JoJo, I think.
JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always tell them, they're teenagers now, I say, it's just because y'all couldn't speak well enough when you were little to be able to say Aunt Jody. Yeah, this is baby talk. You're still doing baby talk.
That's kind.
Oh, it's cute.
Well, I am going to start calling Jody Granny now.
Yeah.
Is Lindsay's
Granny.
suggestion. So there's somebody's encouraging the world to bring back an item of the past, and people are catching on. People are embracing this, but it's bizarre. I'll tell you about it next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, I'm Riggins, and I'm not a foot freak like those weirdos on the internet, but I am a freak about footwear. My dad sold socks for decades, and I know everything about feet. I'm not kidding. And now I'm super excited to tell you about Tico Socks, one of the most eco-friendly outdoor brands in the world. Tico socks are designed for all your adventures, running, walking, hiking, skiing, cycling. Experience the comfort and durability of Tico socks on your next adventure. Head over to tjriggins.com/deals and use promo code TJ to save 15% off your Tico socks order.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
We're exploding, y'all.
Boom.
Boom. Make sure to subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube at TJ Riggins Show so you never miss a new show. Or go to tjriggins.com, watch the video as well. Jody, TJ's wife, talks a lot on the phone. He was talking about it last week. She could spend all day on the phone.
Yeah.
Even while I've talked to her while she's cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell that she's got that phone wedged between her head and her shoulder, I'm assuming. Because it's kind of like...
Well, if she's cleaning... she's got her earbuds in, so she may be talking, through that. But otherwise, it's just not even on speaker, just held up to her ear all throughout the house. Yeah.
And I talk on the phone not nearly as much. I'm probably on the phone 20 minutes a day with random people. Lindsay, are you a phone user? Like you talk on the phone?
I would rather call someone than text them.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a woman that's making waves on the internet. And she's actually capitalizing on a trend that's already happening. She makes the point, we got to bring back the house phone. We got to bring back the house phone. Now, sales for house phones are actually on the rise after a decade of decline.
Yeah.
House phones are back on the rise. She makes the point, and it only came to her when she was using her phone, and she said, a client texted me, and then I got a message from my son asking if he could talk to his friend. She said, there's too much mitigating or interfering with our kids' friendships. I want him to be able to get on a phone and talk to his friends without having to hand over my phone while in the middle of the workday, just because I work from home. She goes, I'm calling for the return of the house phone. But little did she know that they're already back on the rise.
Huh. But how Southern does that sound, though? I put that in there like house coat, house shoes, house phone.
It's a house phone. That's what we got.
I love the house phone.
I think people in other, parts of the country call it a home phone.
Home phone,
Home phone, yeah.
Yeah, we call it a house phone. Bring me my house shoes, my house coat, and the house phone.
Yeah. It's the phone for the house.
Yeah.
But she makes a good point. Like her kids text her, can I talk to my friends? And then you got to hand over your device. And she goes, it's a problem if you only let your kids have an hour of screen time a day. It just gets weird. And she doesn't want to be involved. And she also said, my kids aren't socializing enough as it is. I would prefer that they talk to their friends, but do it on the house phone.
Yeah,
you don't need my phone to do it.
Yeah. I mean, but they can talk with voices on video games and whatever else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think, talking on the phone is having your kids out socializing more. I mean, they need to be out socializing in person with people,
Yeah. I think maybe she just wants them to be like, hey, let's meet up outside in 20 minutes, know. And
I mean, that's what she gets for working.
What?
Stop working.
What do you mean? What are you saying?
Because she's busy working.
Yeah.
She needs to be busy being a mom.
Oh, no.
Well, she is being a mom, but she also wants her kid to go play with their friends or talk to their friends.
Yeah, but she wouldn't be complaining if she hadn't overloaded herself by having to go have a job so you can measure up to the other women and they won't judge you.
Oh dear, what are you saying?
Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just trying to have some fun with the ladies. That's all I ever do.
We love it.
Do you have a house phone?
No.
You don't?
No.
Lindsay, do you?
No, but I'm not opposed to getting one because they're the old school ones with the dial. Those are so cute.
They are so cute, Lindsay. You're
adorable.
So right.
They are adorable.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
There's a new TJ and Riggins show each weekday morning at the new TJRiggins.com. Sponsored by our new favorite non-alcoholic cocktail, RSRV Collective. Get 30% off using code TJ at the deals page at TJRiggins.com. TJ and Riggins want to introduce you to the term new radio. Marketing and advertising of old was with just one media. New radio is all of them. In addition to radio, it's podcast, video, streaming, social media, and many more, all to get your potential customers when and how they listen and watch the TJ and Riggins Show. New radio is your new marketing, advertising, and influencing dream option. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. The future of advertising is here. tjriggins.com/explosion.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
All right, we got to get right to this. Lindsay teased us yesterday, not on the radio kind of tease, but teased us personally. And she said, on the show tomorrow, I got a story that y'all are going to love. So let's get into it, Lindsay. This has to do with what you're doing this weekend?
Yes, on Saturday.
Okay, go ahead.
Exact. All right. So, my daughter Delilah loves a unicorn. She thinks they're real. So, what did I do? An ad popped up on my phone for something called Unicorn World. And I'm like, oh, let me click on that. Coming to Charlotte. Convention Center. The whole thing is just a lot of unicorns. I don't know what to expect. All I know is we had to pick a time frame, a 2-hour time frame to go. And tickets were, let's see, I bought a 4-pack for $200. And that's just to get in the door.
Yeah, so it's an expo thing then. Where you go to booths and you can buy different items and things like that.
Mm-hmm. The whole thing is just a lot of unicorns and a lot of unicorn things. A lot of rainbows.
Okay, are you sure this isn't an adult thing?
I made sure.
Okay.
So someone I know went last year and said, all she said was when I texted her, buckle up. That's all she said. I was like, great, this is going to be great. So it could not be something further than what I want to do. But as I was thinking about this is something Rob would love.
Yeah. Yeah. And he took offense to that.
He took offense to it.
Why? Why would he love this?
So let me explain. You go to a convention with dragons and dungeons or whatever. And same type thing, convention center. It's on a Saturday. Tickets are outrageous. This is exactly down your aisle. This is your aisle right here. So how is it
not
different?
at all. Because I don't go to dragon conventions either.
Would you go to a Dungeon and Dragons convention, Rob?
No, I hate a convention.
You just went. Help me out here. What did he just?
What I went to was a tournament. It wasn't a convention.
It was where he plays
at the convention
games.
center.
He plays card games with them. But he has gone to a like launching of video games and stuff like that, in like all the way across the country in like Seattle or somewhere. So I don't see the difference either. I'm telling you, Rob.
He's just trying to play cool.
Yeah.
No, I will be the first to tell you I love nerdy things, but this sounds awful.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna send him pictures. He'd be like, "That's cool."
No, I think he thinks it's not cool, but he's just not seeing the similarities that you're seeing in what he really does think is cool and unicorns.
Right. It's very similar, whether he'd like it or not.
Right.
I know it's like for kids. But
Because, he's self-professed. He only likes fantasy things.
Deep fantasy.
Yeah. And a unicorn is about as deep fantasy as, well, what have you called on Pegasus?
No.
He's like, no.
There we go. There we go.
All right. Who are the other tickets for? Rob and his friend Paige?
Yeah, exactly.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and my sweet wife, Jody, said to me the other day, "Hey, since you're such a big shot with Cozy Earth, why don't you get me one of those Luxe bathrobes?" And I said, "I would love to, my treasure." And you know, since I'm Cozy Earth's best influencer, I get that big 41% discount on everything they have at Cozy Earth. You'll get that same discount just because you know me. Just make sure you use my name, TJ, as the code when you go to tjriggins.com/deals. The name TJ lets them know that you're with me, and you get that big 41% discount. And everything at Cozy Earth is luxurious.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay, we have a great little piece of audio that came from a viral video of a woman. And when I first saw that what she was going to be talking about, it's her boring life is what she's talking about. And I thought it was going to be a womp womp, feel sorry for me, I don't have the. But I was pleasantly surprised at how genuinely sweet and lovable this lady is. She's sitting in her car, and it's kind of a long clip, so stick with it. It's worth it all the way through because she's that sweet. Okay, here we go.
I can't be the only person out here living a boring life and loving every second of it. I can't be. I'm the type of person that I've never been somebody to have a whole lot of friends. I have like a select few people, that I talk to. I pretty much go to work. I might go get me something to eat, and then I go home. Things that I enjoy consist of me going to like TJ Maxx or going to Home Goods and just, I don't even have to buy anything. Just walk through the aisle seeing what they got. Like, I mean, for most people, they would say, that's a pretty boring life. But I love it. Like, I love going home and just eating snacks and watching TikTok or watching my shows on TV. I don't know. I love my little boring life. I do. It's so, I guess most people would consider me to be so boring, but I enjoy it so much.
So sweet.
Yeah, and what I like about her is that she is exactly like I am, where she's talking about what she likes that most people may not agree with or whatever, but she's not doing it in a way saying you're wrong for however you do things.
Right.
Or acting like people are stupid if they don't, understand what she likes and if they're different than she is. And I love that quality about her.
Yeah.
It's almost like I was listening to myself.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being serious.
But in all honesty, I love that she's not like, woe is me. She's just owning it,
Yeah. But again, if that was Rob, he's worse than I am he would be going, why would you want to be out doing things all the time? Yeah, okay. So my life's not boring. It's cool. It's doing what I want to do,
You're not cool.
Right.
You're boring. I'd be boring doing what you do.
But I'm exactly like this woman.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, kindred spirits.
Totally.
Oh.
TJ's going to Home Goods today. Not even have to buy anything. Just walk around.
I want to see things.
He's so sweet.
And then whatever you do is fine too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eat my little snacks, watch my little shows.
I might go get me something to eat. But she is like that. I think that's a Southern thing too, like calling the shows that you like or what you're watching as your show, like Jody does. My wife doesn't. Yeah, I got to watch my show. Which one?
Yeah.
Well, any of them.
Oh, well,
my show. And that's also the way that older Southern women refer to their soap operas as my shows or my stories, but mainly my shows. Did it record my shows today?
Yeah. Don't tape over my show.
Yeah.
But it's just always refreshing when you find someone that's like you. And that's the way I felt this morning.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
The TJ Riggins 24/7 Carolina stream is available in the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamond. At R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
When you subscribe to the show, you get all of our shows right when you open up your podcast apps, YouTube app, or social media. Learn more at tjriggins.com/subscribe.
R. Gregory Jewelers is traveling thousands of miles to Antwerp, Belgium to buy diamonds directly from the diamond capital of the world. As a master IJO jeweler, we're going to personally pick from the incredible inventory of Antwerp's vaults to bring back the best selection and value to our customers. Let R. Gregory Jewelers know your heart's desire, and we will find it in the heart of the diamond industry during our upcoming trip. Are you ready to be part of Antwerp's 500-year tradition of making diamonds sparkle? R. Gregory Jewelers is here to help make your diamond dreams come true.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
LeBron James is the top trending topic. There was a lot of drama yesterday. LeBron James went on the Pat McAfee show and trashed Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is a sports commentator. LeBron, obviously, a basketball player. They don't like each other. There was a confrontation on the court about a week ago in a viral video, and LeBron was dressing him down right on the court. And Stephen A. Smith, has publicly said, he doesn't care for LeBron.
But what that was over is Stephen A. Smith, as a commentator, sports commentator, was saying that LeBron's son is not ready to be in the NBA, and then basically said that LeBron wanted him to be in the NBA so they could play together, more of a kind of a narcissistic thing. And I'm no pleader for Stephen A. Smith either, but I just can't stand LeBron. LeDum. And I think Stephen A. could take him in a fight.
Are you kidding?
You do?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I mean, just because he can play basketball doesn't mean he can fight.
How
you ever seen him on the court when somebody starts to scuffle or something? He's not getting in that.
Well,
he's the biggest flopper if somebody touches him.
Right. How big is Stephen A. Smith? Just seems like a little guy. I don't know, but he's got that kind of personality.
He's muscly.
Is he?
Yeah. Very much so,
He's
especially
the worst,
for his age.
though.
Yeah, I can't stand
even
him.
listen to him. Yeah.
He's obnoxious.
I can't stand him.
But one other interesting thing that came out yesterday, LeBron said Michael Jordan doesn't talk to him. He said Michael told him, "We're not going to talk right now. I'll talk to you when you retire." So he said, "I'm looking forward to building a relationship with Michael Jordan," because they're obviously the two best, and there's always the debate on who's better. But Michael Jordan is keeping his distance on purpose. It's kind of weird.
All right, I'm going to say it. Sitting here in the middle of North Carolina, Michael Jordan is weird.
You think?
Everything I see about him, especially lately, it's like, dude, just get over yourself. Why you got to be so weird? Why you got to be, And look, I don't even think he was that good.
Okay.
So there.
No, I'm kidding. But I do see a lot of stuff about him, and but around here, nobody would ever say anything negative about Michael Jordan. But I'll say it. When I see something negative, I'll say it. I've seen a lot of things of him and his personality that make it seem like he's just weird and not so nice.
Really?
Speak your truth.
Speak your truth.
The only truth I have is the truth.
And then another trending story today, a 66-year-old woman in Germany just gave birth to her 10th child. 66 years old. She said she did not conceive through any artificial means?
Yeah.
In vitro fertilization. I think this was done naturally. She's got 10 kids, and this newborn will join a 46-year-old child, a 12-year-old, a 20-something-year-old. And she said, this is just what God blessed me with. So 66.
And in the Bible, they were old when they had kids, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were also married. Is she married? Is her husband the father of the child?
I believe so. Yep.
She got a lot of tattoos.
Delivered. No.
I see
German.
women. I know. I see a lot of German women with tattoos all over them.
German women with tattoos. That sounds like a very specific Google search. Show me German women with lots of tattoos.
German body art.
So congratulations to her. there's a thread that's going on the internet. It's gone viral. It's causing a lot of drama. We'll get to it next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
So my new thing is trendy, comfy two-piece sets. So like a sweatshirt, sweatpants, workout pants, a cute sweatshirt. Wear Playground has all of the comfy, trendy clothes. I'm obsessed with their clothing. I have a few things from them now, and I'm telling you, you have to check it out. It's not only great quality, but they're so comfortable. And the workout pants are not too tight around the waist, which I hate. They don't fall down while you're working out. You're going to love everything Wear Playground has to offer. So check out Wear Playground. Use code TJ for a discount. Go to tjriggins.com/deals, code TJ.
When you subscribe to the show, you get all of our shows right when you open up your podcast apps, YouTube app, or social media. Learn more at tjriggins.com/subscribe.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
TJ, it's been a long time since you've lived alone.
Yes.
You got married early. Not early
Well, it was
by
about 2 o'clock, I
by
guess.
by the standard. You were not old or young for your age to get married.
No.
You were
no,
pretty
I
much
was just like, yeah, it was time.
But
I was 24.
24. But now people go, oh, 24, you're still a kid. Like, I can't believe you're getting married. But that was the last time you lived alone.
Yes.
Do you miss anything about living alone?
No.
That's the response
No.
typically people say when they've been married a while. I wouldn't miss it.
Yeah. Well, if the husband is thinking it, he won't say it.
Yeah.
If the wife will say it probably immediately. Yes. There are all kinds of things that I miss.
You think so?
Yeah, and they're perfectly excused in that, and
Yeah.
not judged. But I honestly don't miss living alone.
Really?
No.
Lindsay, you've been married 7 years, 6 years, something like that?
7.
7 years. Do you miss
7,
anything?
8.
Do you miss
Yeah, I
anything
do.
about living
Yeah,
alone?
I do.
Like
See?
what?
This proves your
Uh-huh.
theory right here. Yeah, I do. I miss pretty much I don't know, everything.
All of it?
Begin? Yeah. Where do I begin? Yeah.
And you're looking forward to the next time you get to live alone?
Yeah, I'm already thinking about when that's going to be.
Yeah, she misses all the times when her name wasn't Mommy.
Yeah, right.
Mommy.
Man, I remember visiting Lindsay in her apartment. She lived in an uptown apartment. There was a studio apartment. It might have been 500 square feet. And she had so much stuff. It was such a girl's studio apartment. I mean, the TV was up on the counter, and she had her bed. Do you remember that little apartment you had?
Yes, I do.
And
Now I would think I'd be claustrophobic, but would I take it over, just to live alone? Sure.
sometimes I can see why that would be attractive. You're like, how much do I really need? I could probably just make do with 500 square feet and put all my stuff in one room. You can kind of see it. But there's a thread that's gone viral, and the title is, "What are the things no one tells you about living alone?" But the responses are all from people that do live by themselves, but they're all very proud of it. And everyone's saying, I can do what I want. I can park however I want in the garage, blah, blah, blah. But after a while, it starts to get a little sad.
Yeah.
One of the examples is, when I'm sick, they don't tell you about what happens when you're sick and there's no one to run downstairs and get you more Kleenex or to just kind of pamper you or give you some Gatorade when you need it. And I think that's the thing no one tells you
Or to
about.
drive you to the doctor. If you got the flu, you don't feel like driving.
Exactly. You typically find the glamorous things like, I can do whatever I want. I can eat snacks. I don't care what anybody says. But really, that's the thing that counts, is that when you don't have somebody there, it's tough.
Yeah, I mean, I look at it like when I got married, I gained a part of me. Like I have an extra part now that helps me through everything.
Yeah.
Everything, emotional and physical and everything else, Now, I know my wife does a lot more than most wives do. Most wives are lazy. Look at Lindsay there.
Yeah, look at me.
No, I'm just kidding.
terrible.
But no, I do. I feel like, God gives you a partner. And that's the way I look at it. God gave me that gift. And why would I ever say that I don't want it there?
Yeah.
Right.
Lindsay.
Sorry. Whoops.
We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Our Gregory Jewelers is traveling thousands of miles to Antwerp, Belgium to buy diamonds directly from the diamond capital of the world. As a master IJO jeweler, we're going to personally pick from the incredible inventory of Antwerp's vaults to bring back the best selection and value to our customers. Let our Gregory Jewelers know your heart's desire, and we will find it in the heart of the diamond industry during our upcoming trip. Are you ready to be part of Antwerp's 500-year tradition of making diamonds sparkle? Our Gregory Jewelers is here to help make your diamond dreams come true.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So y'all know I always like to keep up with the fashion. What's hot, what's trendy, and I want to dress like a young person all the time. I want to do what the Gen Z, the Zoomers do.
Yeah.
So my son and my daughter and I, we always go shopping together, and we're all in it.
Yeah.
But one of the trends now for young people is old school metal braces on their teeth.
Mm.
Like none of the clear ones that have the little, cute colors and the clear wires and stuff. They don't want Invisalign. They don't want anything. They want old school metal braces because some influencers or celebrities or something have been posting pictures of their old school looking braces. So they talk to these orthodontists across the country, and they agree that it's become a fashion symbol that people are wanting. When they come in, the kids want the old school. The Washington Post talked to a dental assistant in Brooklyn who's 24 and recently got braces, and he said no shade to Invisalign, but it's kind of boring to me.
Ooh.
So the first thing I thought in that is what? Do you know, Riggins?
24-year-old with braces?
No,
Oh.
I have never in my life seen or heard of a male dental assistant.
Oh.
My wife is a retired dental assistant.
Yeah.
Well, she retired whenever we moved to the big city and started making money and having kids. But I've been that's what I'm saying. I've been around the dental industry a lot because she worked in the dental industry, and I've been to the dentist a lot and different dentists.
Yeah.
And I've never seen a man dental assistant. Now I thought that up until, and when it said he said, and then I thought, well, that's odd and whatever. But then when I read the quote, no shade to Invisalign, but it's kind of boring to me. Then the way he speaks made me think that he's not, like a regular rough and tumble like Bryant Gumbel masculine guy. Because isn't that quote more of a feminine type quote? No shade to Invisalign, but it's kind of boring to me. Or is it just the way that I'm saying it?
Yeah, maybe that's. I don't know. I never thought about that. You really don't see a lot of guys as dental assistants. I never thought about that.
And I'm not throwing shade to them. I'm just saying I've never seen it.
Yeah.
No tea, no shade.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
TJ Riggins Prime Plus members get all of the shows commercial-free, plus a segment called Extra Extra Funny. All for the low, low price of $4.99 a month or $54.89 for a 12-month subscription. Sign up at the Media Center at tjriggins.com.
Hey, it's TJ, and the people at Cozy Earth are thrilled with all the people who have bought that bubble cuddle blanket that I've been promoting. And as you know, I get a special discount for you, the highest discount that any influencer gets, which is 41% off when you use the code TJ at checkout. People are also loving the bamboo bedding and pajamas. A lot of celebrities like those, but that doesn't matter. I like them. I'm the only celebrity you need to worry about. Go to tjriggins.com/deals. Use the code TJ at checkout for that big 41% discount on everything at Cozy Earth.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay, for real though, I was joking earlier about the metal braces that I'm going to get that because the kids are saying that's the fashion symbol now and all that. But I am going to start doing this fashion trend that is hitting the runways in Paris and also the red carpets around the world. It is when whatever your garment is that you're wearing reveals your intergluteal cleft.
Intergluteal cleft.
Gluteal?
Yeah, the butt crack.
Butt crack. Okay.
The medical term for it is intergluteal cleft.
Okay.
Sure.
So,
yeah, we've seen that, plunging waistline.
Yeah, so I'm talking about like formal gowns and stuff that are cut down and you see the plumber's crack, they used to call it, on these celebrity women and
sure
guys and women walking on the runway in jeans that are pulled down. But you would either have, if you're a guy, you're going to have to wear a shirt that reveals your waist or no shirt to be able to pull that off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I can't wait to do that. Summer coming, it's going to be so cool, with no shirt on or a half shirt.
Yeah.
Nice old crop top.
Yeah.
It would have to be, yeah. Because why bother wearing it if you're not going to show it off?
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole deal. Because I think the jeans are cut to be able to fit and not fall farther than the butt crack. Mm-hmm. So it's not like, when you're busting a sag, as they used to say, and the boxer shorts, the underwears were up high and then you could see the underwear. This is, you only want to see that top part of the buttocks.
Yeah. But
if it falls below that, not only are you going to be out of style, you're going to be exposed.
Sure.
Indecently.
Yeah. And you're already halfway there. You don't wear underwear with your jeans.
Right.
So you wouldn't even have to worry about the boxers or anything.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like butt crack out there.
Yeah. Sure. All I got to do is take off my shirt when I'm in public or tie it up.
Tie it up. That's a good look.
Or put it, how you put the bottom part up the top and through? Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
They used to make these little clips that women would put on, like moms would take their long T-shirts and put them at their waist in one of these little clip things. I'll get that.
It's like a circle with a bar through it. Yeah. I had tons of them.
Mm-hmm. So it's about to hit the TJ Riggins socials soon. Be on the lookout for that.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and my wife Jody has decided that she is taking a break from any type of alcohol consumption. So she found Ritual Zero Proof. It's the deliciousness of traditional spirits, but without the alcohol. They taste like the real deal, and she is loving them. I just hope this doesn't make her even more judgmental toward her husband. We don't need a judgmental Jody. You need to try them. You'll get a big 16% discount right now when you use the code TJ at checkout. Go to tjriggins.com/deals for Ritual Zero Proof. tjriggins.com/deals.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A Peyton's Promise button, where our great radio family goes to assist in helping everyone in our community. Add it to your phone's home screen today. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
March Madness back tonight. 4 games. Alabama and BYU. That's a big one. Arizona and Duke. But they all start after 7 o'clock. The latest game begins at 10:09 Eastern. So, yeah, these are late games on a school night. It's tough for kids to watch.
Do you think the people in Alabama are calling the game the Christians versus the Mormons, like a church basketball game?
Probably. Absolutely. I think that's sort of the undertone anytime BYU plays is like, oh, here come the Mormons. But yeah, these are all expected to be great games, even though a lot of people complaining that March Madness hasn't been that exciting thus far. No big upsets, things like that. But people are still into it.
We're not being negative about Mormons.
Not at
Just
all.
saying, it's a Mormon school, so
yeah,
that's what.
Their dance team would win every year at nationals.
Really?
They have the best dance team. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
My cousins are Mormons. I got an aunt and uncle that are Mormon.
Does Wake Forest even have a dance team? Because isn't that a Baptist college?
So.
They shouldn't even have a dance team.
I bet they do.
Baptists don't believe in dance.
I know you're right. I don't know, but
What about Baylor? That's a Baptist college too. They better not have dance teams.
They better.
Ooh,
The Jesus won't like that.
I'm telling.
They're dancing. Subway in the news. They've introduced their Doritos collaboration. It's called Doritos Footlong Nachos. Subway introduces footlong everything. They got a footlong Oreo, and there's a great headline about the new item. It's Subway's new footlong nachos look like 12 inches of disappointment. And if you see the pictures, it's just all Subway toppings on a single serving bag of Doritos, but they put it in a long box.
Let me tell y'all something. I would just ask this favor from you. If you ever hear me getting excited about a quote-unquote Doritos collaboration, then get me to the hospital because something has happened to me.
Yeah.
Or if I say something about the new Mountain Dew flavor or whatever, then I've gone off my rocker. I'm not me anymore. So get me to the hospital.
Nobody would expect you to be into that.
I'm just saying. A Doritos collab.
Yeah, no.
Isn't that what they call it? You said it's a Doritos collaboration.
A collaboration. That's what they call it. And then the Powerball, up to $515 million. That's over $500 million. The next drawing is on Saturday. $515 million cash value, clump sum, as Jody calls it, $242 million. There's a new trend in baby names, and I want to know what you think about it. Coming up next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
From High Point to Las Vegas, we travel all over to find the absolute best furniture and bring it back home to you, Lake Norman. It's really hard work, but somebody has to do it. At Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress, our dedication to being the best takes us all over the country to find the best products at the best prices. And during the month of March, you can save big at our Buy More, Save More event, only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Listen everywhere. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
There's a new trend in baby names that I think TJ is going to take umbrage with. We'll get to that in just a second. But first, join me on Saturday at the Show and Shine Car Show. It's all to benefit Sunny Strong, a great organization we're working with through our charity, Peyton's Promise. I'm going to be one of the celebrity judges of the car show. It's a rain or shine event. And Alexis and her husband are going to be there because he's bringing out the food truck. There's going to be a lot of cool cars to check out. And lots of fun for the kids. It's rain or shine event. You can learn more at tjriggins.com/strong if you'd like to be there. I would love to meet you.
But he may be just bringing the food truck to feed her for a couple of hours.
Maybe.
She's pregnant and eating. Eating.
This is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to definitely have some samples of whatever they're slinging out on that food truck. I want to try it.
And don't get bitten by her if you go to reach for something.
lose a hand. So TJ has long said if he could do it over again, he would not name his son the name he gave him. And I think it's horrible that you say that publicly. I think it's terrible that you don't like his name.
I like it, okay.
No, you don't.
I do, but he says even, I wish y'all would have gone with the other name.
That's fine.
He even says
he can say that, but the fact you say it would hurt me. I don't like the name. And tell him the story about why you gave him that name.
Aiden was, we were going to name him Landry, which is a Louisiana name. And then I have a nephew named Landon, and we were thinking, well, maybe that's too close. You know, but they don't even live anywhere near each other or whatever. So we named him after the character on Sex and the City, Aiden from Sex and the City.
Which was a hot name.
Yeah. And then so hot that now every kid that age is named, every boy's named Aiden.
Right. Because somebody even pointed out, it was a meme for a while. It was like, in 70 years, we're going to say, hey, go talk to Grandpa Aiden. It just doesn't sound right. But you got kind of like a childlike name.
Yeah, Richie.
It's kind of a younger name. Mm-hmm. But there's a new trend in baby names for girls, and they call it dadcore. So people are naming their little girls sort of gender-neutral, old-school male names. Charlie. Amelia, but they're going to call her Mills. Josephine, we're going to call her Joey. They said it's classic, but it's also got that gender-neutral edge that makes it stand out. Because it's, you know, a traditionally boy's name. Everett comes up a lot. Scotty. Benny. All those names.
No, it's not gender-neutral. You're just naming your little girl a boy's name.
Yeah, maybe. They are kind of masculine names. Benny, Scotty. Those are traditionally male names, but it's a trend.
That's stupid.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and if you need anything when it comes to real estate, then you have to talk to our friends, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Why? Because they're the experts when it comes to anything real estate. They even fly all over the world and teach other people how to do what they do. Jody and I have always used the Temple team, and we love every one of them. Yes, even Kent Temple, and he and I get on each other's nerves from time to time, but still love each other. Make sure you tell them you heard about it from us. Go to tjriggins.com/Temple team for the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today.